Directorate for Investigations and Detective Management. Mr. Chair, first and foremost, on behalf of our Chief PNP Police General Jose Melencio Nartadis Jr., we express our sincere gratitude for the invitation to participate into these proceedings. The Philippine National Police reaffirms its unwavering commitment to support this committee in its noble objectives of promoting justice, accountability, and the rule of law. In compliance with the request for verifications and record checking from the crime-related databases of the National Police, this office respectfully certifies that based on available records and database queries conducted as of this date, no derogatory criminal record or entry was found against the following individuals: Mr. Matthew James Ramos, Mr. Bennie, Francois Boatwright, III. This certification is issued based solely on existing entries in the PNP crime reporting and investigative databases at the time of verification. It is issued for whatever legal purpose it may serve and does not constitute a guarantee of the subject's complete personal, administrative, immigration, or foreign records beyond the jurisdiction and scope of the Philippine National Police Information Systems. The Philippine National Police assures this committee of its continued cooperations on all matters of mutual concern. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Police Colonel Castillo. Okay, so we're done with the government agencies and the sports organizations. We now go to the two applicants. Do you have an opening statement or a manifestation, Mr. Ramos? Would you like to address this committee?
It is an honor to be here. Thank you, Chairman. And I'm just very blessed to be here. Thank you.
Would you like to elaborate on why you want to be a citizen of the Philippines?
Yes, sir. This stems back to when I was a child and hearing from my tatay and a little history with my lola, my lolo. They sacrificed and they left the Philippines to the United States, and they sacrificed and left their 7 siblings, including my tatay. And hearing this as a child engraved in me that you may not have everything and you need to practice the gratitude, and that my father taught me that, you know, he didn't have everything in the Philippines, but he had dreams. And he tells me this every single day. What do you believe in? What are your dreams? And I started wrestling when I was 4 years old, and hearing this and learning from my grandparents, praying the rosary, and it made me want to be a citizen of the Philippines. And I live with that every single day, being a wrestler. And there's purpose in my life. It's bigger than myself. I need to be selfless. And I learned this the Filipino way. And from a child growing up wrestling, it was my family that has helped me get to where I am today. And I know that the dreams that I have to be the best in the world, to bring back gold medals. I didn't get the results when I started wrestling. I lost a lot of matches, but my family kept telling me every single day, keep at it, keep learning, keep practicing gratitude. And I stick with that with myself. And throughout the years, I started to get more successful in the sport. And and now I'm blessed to be a coach and an athlete, so I can give back to not just myself, but to the people of the Philippines as well, which is why I want to be a Filipino citizen.
For that manifestation, Mr. Ramos,
Mr. Chair, if I may.
okay, please. And then we will,
Yes.
after Mr. Ramos, then we can have, and then the questions we can have.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Go ahead, Senator
Mr.
Jinggoy
Ramos,
Estrada.
your father is a Filipino citizen.
Opo,
From where?
Pangasinan, Pasista.
Okay, since your father is a Filipino citizen, why didn't you apply for a dual citizenship?
Why didn't I?
Yes.
At the time, I didn't know as a child, and as I started to become more aware of the world and my heritage, and starting to learn and once I made my first trip out to the Philippines, it was more than my expectation, and
18.
it really stoked that flame in my heart.
Mhm.
And just being out here and all the stories that he told me, and seeing it in person, now I more than ever want to.
Your mother is an American.
Opo,
Okay. Your father is still alive?
at the day.
Oh, all right. Okay. It is common for Filipinos to aspire for American citizenship, but here you are, an American citizen aspiring to become a Filipino citizen. Can you convince me or convince us why you deserve to be granted a Filipino citizenship?
I'll go back to also when I was little and watching Manny Pacquiao fighting, and I wasn't in boxing growing up, but in the mixed martial arts world, there's many elements, and I'm blessed that I am in love with wrestling, and it is part of my life. And seeing what Manny Pacquiao did for the Philippines and what he did to inspire the whole entire world, but more specifically the Philippines. And that's one of my dreams is it's not for myself, it's to inspire. And I'm a coach as well, so it's more than myself. I want to bring the next generation of the Philippines for them to know that they can achieve any dream that they have, no matter what it is, whatever placement in life they're at. If they're poor, if they have money, that no matter what the situation is, when you have those dreams and you have a family behind your back and the support system, you can do anything in this world.
Yeah.
And that's my dream.
Is that your mother?
No.
Where's your mother?
She is at home in the United States,
In Illinois?
in Illinois.
Do you speak Tagalog or any native dialect?
I am working on it, working on it.
Tagalog,
Opo.
Konti lang.
konti lang. What
Few. That's
what
a little.
few words do you know?
Oh, salama, adobo. That was the first food that got me into all of Filipino dishes. But no, salama, salama po, my lolo, lola,
What
tatay,
favorite
mabuhay.
Filipino dish do you eat?
What was that?
What favorite Filipino dish that you eat?
Oh, there's many, but I eat rice, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, fork and spoon, soy sauce if there's no sabaw. Uh, I had balut for the first time, and I am a fan of balut, even though some people say they're scared of it. I love balut, good protein, diniguan, and yeah, those are my favorites. God,
Is the woman behind you your girlfriend?
uh, correct.
Oh, malinaw ang mata mo. Huh?
Hmm.
With the permission of Senator Jinggoy, so you consider Manny Pacquiao as a role model.
Correct.
Okay. But I think you'll beat him in wrestling.
Why are you
Maybe.
sorry? Why are you interested in wrestling? Why not boxing? Why not other sport?
I've tried. I was blessed that my
What's your height?
5'6",
Hindi pwede sa
6'5",
basketball.
7.
No.
Tiptoes 5'7".
Tiptoe 5'7". Oh, why are you interested in wrestling? Why not other sport like boxing,
Mhm.
etc.?
I grew up trying every single sport. My parents they tell me, you know what, do what makes you happy. Try it all. You know, they didn't force me into wrestling. They were very open, and I tried basketball. And once everyone got as tall as Bennie over here, it got a little difficult. Volleyball as well. Respect to you, Chairman. That is a very hard sport, and I didn't make the team in volleyball, but it was an amazing time. Soccer I did as well, football. I also train other mixed martial arts, jujitsu. Alvin is a specialist in that area. I also train boxing, and I still do all the other elements of mixed martial arts, jujitsu, kickboxing, boxing. But right now in my life, I know that sticking to wrestling and staying consistent every single day has gotten me further and 1% better each day that I train it. And I know in my heart that when I can stay at it, I can do anything in this sport. and I can be the best in the world.
The Wrestling Association of the Philippines supporting you.
Yes, sir.
How?
Um, training. Also, they give me different opportunities to go to their facilities, um, helping me
Where do you practice?
Rizal.
In Rizal Memorial. How is the gym in Rizal Memorial?
It's good. It's good.
Oh, really?
Yes. So what the beauty of wrestling is you don't need a $1 million room. You don't need to have the best equipment in the world. Wrestling, you need a mat and you need a partner in front of you that knows what they're doing, and you can do anything. And that's also another reason that sparks my belief in wrestling, because you don't need money, you don't need the fame. You just need to have a strong mind and a strong dream in your mind, and you can stay consistent with it. And that's what I believe in.
Yeah. Mr. Aguilar, what kind of support do you give Mr. Ramos?
Hi, good morning, sir. Yes, sir. We've flown him in several times. He's done a lot of seminars, not just for the team, but for our grassroots movements as well. We brought him around different gyms. He's always willing to share what his skills are. He has a very, very high technical level, so he really helps us and everybody in the team. We've already negotiated with our international federation with this transfer of citizenship, because our international federation requires a lot of stuff before we transfer his citizenship, and now it's just been pending. Hopefully, he gets his citizenship, and then we can move forward with our international federation already, and he can properly represent us in the Olympics, sir.
Recite the Lupang Hinirang.
I've been working very hard on the Lupang Hinirang.
First two sentences.
Bayang magilo, perlas na sila nana, alam ng puso, sarili mo'y buhay.
Okay, thank you. Is that good?
Oh,
Just a few questions for for Matt. Um, uh, did you not think of pursuing the Olympic dream as a U.S. citizen?
I did, and this is another one of there was a lot of people telling me, oh no, don't go to the Philippines, stick with the United States. But like I said earlier, it's drilled into my roots. It's what I've been taught from my parents, my grandparents, and I won't let that other voices tell me how to live the dream that I want, just to represent the Philippines and bring gold to this country and happiness.
And were you recruited to be part of the U.S. Olympic team? I understand, you're an All-American.
Yes, no, yes. USA and USA Wrestling specifically, they are pretty upset with me with going to the Philippines, but I am a high believer in the dreams that I want, and I communicate that pretty well with them, and they've given me training camps with their Olympic Training Center and many other options, but I don't let material things sway what's really important to me.
Are you familiar? Well, you're probably not familiar, but there is a Filipino saying, "Lukso ng dugo."
What's that mean?
The literal translation is the jumping of your blood,
Hmm. I like
your
that.
Filipino blood.
Yes,
So that probably explains
100%.
why you are aspiring for the Olympic gold as a Filipino rather than as an American.
It's a great saying.
The jump of your blood.
The jump of blood.
But of course, you're not in high jump or long jump or in wrestling, but just the same.
Yes.
And 2028 is the Olympics. Where will it be held?
Los Angeles.
Oh, so that would be poetic justice. You compete
Would be.
in the U.S. as a Filipino, and win the gold.
Yes.
Okay. Additional questions?
Yes, one more. Mr. Aguilar, how many wrestlers do you have in your stable?
So right now, under our payroll in the PSC, we have 24. But aside from that, we support everybody all the way until 4-year-olds until now. That's under our federation. We fly them on our own dime. We raise money for them. We have training camps for them ourselves. We fly them all over the world as well, sir, to compete.
All Filipinos, of course.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
do you consider Matthew Ramos as a gold mine?
Oh, yes, sir. What do you call it, sir? Kasi he beat the number one in the US, Spencer Lee. I'll just share with everybody. Spencer Lee is the he's saying parang superstar, sir, sa US. Tinalo niya na parang ano lang, kayang-kaya niya. And from that, he was ranked number one in the US. And then of course, like he said earlier, the USA Olympics, the USA wrestling really wanted him for the team. But pusong Pinoy talaga. He really wanted to represent us. And because of that, he had to stop actual competition for several years just to be able to represent the country. So he sacrificed his whole career just to be here, just to be able to represent our country. Kaya sir, it's very, very important. Sana if we can get him talaga, sir.
Are you a wrestler?
Yes, sir.
Ano yun, nag-tune up pa siya?
Yes, sir.
Sino kalaban niya?
Sir, he's an active wrestler pa rin sa US, sir. Pati dito.
No, right now. Wala siyang tune-up game.
Wala pa, sir. Wala pa, sir.
Wala.
Wala pa, sir.
Okay.
Pero pag meron na, sir, pag nakuha na.
Labanan kaya natin to.
Just to clarify, no? So he's if he beat the number one in the US, then is he ranked as the number one in the
He was
US?
ranked number one for a while, right? During his active career in the NCAA, he was ranked number one.
Okay, so how does that in terms of age, you're now 24,
25.
25. Is that not a bit on the upside of the age?
No, that's perfect lang, sir. A lot of the our gold medalists in the Olympics, they're wrestling 28, 29 years old sila, sir.
Okay.
And he
so-
hasn't reached his peak yet, sir. Gumagaling pa rin yan, sir. Sobrang galing pa rin yan.
Okay, okay. And with respect to our Olympic experience as in wrestling, have we had any participation? I'm sure wala pang medals, no? But
Wala
did
pang
we-
medal, sir.
But have we participated?
We've had kasi for the longest time we didn't even try out wrestling. But when I became president, we started trying out already in the Olympics, and the Philippines already started winning in the Olympic trials. But we didn't make it in the Olympics, unfortunately. Dun sa WAP, where there's several events there where we excel right now is grappling. So we have world champions, Asian champions, marami na. So now that with Matt there, and then of course with our new coaches, papalo na yung wrestling, sir. Then when this is the one in the Olympics, so this is what's really important for us, sir.
And I think because height is not required in wrestling,
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
as Matt is Exhibit A,
Yes, sir.
then it should be an opportunity for many of our kababayans to likewise excel, our young people, no?
Yes, sir.
Plus, if Matt becomes the poster boy for wrestling in the Philippines, and he said earlier, it's not expensive to promote wrestling. All you need is a mat. Oh, sorry, that's you. No, but and you don't need a lot of infrastructure, unlike basketball or
yes, sir.
track and field, and all the other sports. But this one can actually be popularized
Yes, sir.
without a big cost to it.
Yes, sir. And actually, it's also another event that we have. It's called beach wrestling. Beach lang kailangan, sir.
That's right.
And we have so many beaches pa in our country, so we're
And-
developing that as well.
Yeah, and if the fifth largest coastline in the entire planet, a lot of beaches, so we should also be able to come up with a lot of world champions
Yes, sir.
in beach wrestling. And Mr. Ramos, Matt, you said you are also coaching.
Opo.
So will you, therefore, in the long run, train the next generation of Filipino wrestlers? Is that part of your maybe lifelong advocacy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
So you're eyeing to be an Olympian?
What was that?
Are you eyeing to be an Olympian to
Yes, sir.
participate in the Los Angeles
Yes, sir.
Olympics? Ang wrestling ba kasama sa Asian Games, Southeast Asian Games?
Yes, sir. Kasama sa Southeast Asian at saka sa Asian Games, sir.
All right.
When is the next Asian Games?
We have one this coming year, sir, in September.
So if he gets his citizenship, will he be competing in the Asian Games now?
Yeah, most probably we just have to work it out with our international federation, sir.
Okay.
So our first step talaga before anything else is really the passport first. And then from there, that's when the process starts with the International Federation. Our International Federation is called the UWW, United World Wrestling.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. We can now proceed to Benny, Boatwright. Do you have a opening statement, Benny? Please, you have the floor. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you guys for thank you, Chairman, for having me. Yeah, so I mean I grew up in Southern California and there was a big Filipino community there. So just growing up I've had plenty of Filipino friends. I'm actually playing against my ex-teammate from high school tonight, Jared Kamnisi. So I'm familiar with the culture just growing up and you know, two 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, when I played here in the PBA, I felt at home. As soon as I got off the plane, I appreciate everybody's support, and I love playing here. I love being here, and but yeah, I'm excited for the opportunity.
And how long have you been playing with the Philippine Basketball League?
So I played here.
When was your first
I
stint?
think it was 2023.
So 2020. So 3 years now. On your third year.
No, no. So I played in 2023, and then that was for that one conference,
Yes.
and then this is my first time coming back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2023 was your first and last stint. But-
Yeah, that was my first one. Yeah,
And now your second one is this year.
this is my second one. Yeah.
Okay. And apart from being exposed to Filipinos in Southern California, as well as in your first stint here in the Philippines,
Mhm.
is there anything, any special reason why you wish to be naturalized as a Filipino?
As far as what, just
Your citizenship. Is there any other particular reason apart from?
why I want to?
Yes.
Yeah. Just the first number one is the people, and two is
What about the people?
just people's energy. Everybody's so loving and warm, and
It's not like that in Southern California.
not
I
everybody.
mean, the weather's sunny and warm, but the people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the grit, as far as competing, I resonate with that. Um,
What do you mean by grit?
Grit, like intensity, like yeah,
Yeah.
tough. Everybody.
And it's different with respect to Los Angeles.
No, I mean,
Of course, there's grit.
yeah, Los Angeles people can have grit, same as Philippines. It's just something that I notice here, so
It's
I definitely
probably
resonate with that.
raw grit
Yeah,
rather than
yeah,
polished grit.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, just everything. This also I'm Christian, so the faith. This is a um I love how with SMB with San Miguel we pray before practice, pray after practice. I feel like that's very important for me.
And then the name of your, it's the same.
Yep,
The name of your team,
yep.
San Miguel.
San Miguel.
Okay, go ahead, please proceed.
Yeah. And the food. I love the food here, especially adobo, sinigang, um,
But
mango. Huh? Balut? No balut. No balut. I'm sorry. No balut. No balut. I had to slow down on the mango shakes. I was drinking too many mango shakes when I first got here. I had to slow down. Um, yeah. I mean,
you have a Filipina girlfriend?
um, no, not yet. Can you introduce me to someone?
O mabash na naman ako rito. Anyway, Mr. Chair, if I may. Okay, assuming Congress grants you a Filipino citizenship, and if you retire after playing basketball, are you willing to stay in the Philippines?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. This is something I talk about with like my family, just like one day being able to like do a basketball camp here in the Philippines. In areas that's probably less fortunate, just going there and being able to run a camp and like have basketball, teaching them basketball, even though they already love basketball, but
Do you
just
plan to
being
retire in the Philippines?
I mean, that's definitely something I would love to do for sure.
Because of course, you know Justin Brownlee.
Yeah.
We approved his citizenship way back, and he was willing to stay in the Philippines after his retirement. Are you willing to do the same?
Yes, for sure. For
Really?
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ano pagkatapos after you play, after you retire, well, you'll go back to the United States. You won't
Yeah, I
stay in the
mean,
Philippines.
yeah, I have family in the United States, so it's definitely I would go back home, at least to visit, but I would love to live here.
Right.
Yeah.
You better find a Filipina girlfriend, huh? So you stay
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard you have some injuries. Do you have some injuries?
Right now, no.
Injuries.
Ha-
I
You
had,
had?
yeah,
What
before.
kind of injury?
So I hurt my knee in college and G League, and then I had surgery on my heel last year.
Are you 100%
Yeah, for
fit,
sure.
healthy?
100%.
What is your height?
6'10",
6'9"? You're Christian?
Christian.
Like Michael Phillips, huh?
Yeah.
So you know how to speak Tagalog, Filipino? Konti.
To keep a little bit.
What Filipino words do you
It's
know?
salamat po.
Salamat. Only salamat?
That's
What else?
adobo, like he said.
So I heard you played for other teams aside from the PBA,
Yes.
in abroad. Where?
Yeah. So this past year I
Yes.
played in Taiwan and I also played in South Korea.
So what can you contribute in Gilas? Will your participation ensure victory for Gilas?
What'd you say? What can
Will
I?
your participation ensure victory for us?
Yeah,
What do you-
it's a team. It's not just me. It's a team.
Yeah, I
So hopefully I'm gonna try to contribute as much as possible.
Miss ano, Mr. Chua, Mr. Al Francis, does Gilas need an additional naturalized player? Ilan pa ba yung kailangan natin na naturalized player ng Gilas?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Actually, mas madami, mas okay, no? Like, for example, Japan, they got 15 naturalized na players, so they can choose kung anong pwede. You know, Justin Brownlee is only 6'5", 6'6". Yung mga kalaban namin doon is 7, 6'11", but they can afford to get at least 10. Korea got 7. The last time that we played in SEA Games, I think Cambodia. Two years ago, Cambodia, they got 6 American players. I'm not saying sa atin talagang inaano. In just 2 weeks, they got 6 players. Kaya kailangan namin talaga siya because he's 6'10" and he's willing.
How many naturalized players are allowed to play in a game?
Just one, Mr. Chair.
Only one?
Opo.
One?
Isa
Ay,
lang.
di pwede 2 at the same time?
Baka magamit natin siya sa this coming Asian Games this coming
For
September.
example, si Brownlee kasama, tsaka ito si Boatwright kasama. Hindi pwede pagsabayin sa laro.
Hindi pwede. Isang natural na player lang. So, but in Asian Games, nung nag-gold kami before, ginamit natin yung si Brownlee sa si Kwame from Ateneo.
Yeah.
But now, if kasama si Boatwright, we might use 3. Kasi we're the defending champion. Kasi we
Can
won
they
the
play at
gold.
the same time inside
Yes,
the court?
yes, pwede.
Okay.
Ganon din yung mga kalaban natin, Mr. Chair. Pwede rin sila maglagay ng 5.
5.
Opo.
Lahat.
Opo.
Saan bawal yung, saan yung patakaran na isa lang?
Sa FIBA po, sa FIBA. Opo. Pero sa Asian
This is
Games
not
and SEA
covered?
Games pwede. No, Asian
Asian
Games,
Games not covered by
no,
FIBA?
not covered
Okay.
by FIBA. So SEA Games and Asian Games, we can put at least 3, 4.
Olympics,
Hindi pwede kasi under ata sila FIBA.
patay tayo dun.
Isa lang.
Isa lang po. Pero kung kasi kailangan natin ng isang malaki na kasi Bennie is very
Athletic.
versatile. He's a 6'10", but he can shoot 3, he can dribble, he can rebound. He can do a lot of things for his height. Saka mabait na bata po.
Bakit mabait? What do you mean?
Kasi karamihan nung dumating dito may toyo eh. Alam naman natin yun, di ba? Karamihan sa tagal ko po sa basketball, madami pong, I think Alvin knows that too. So,
Maraming
mga attitude problem.
mga entitled.
Opo, pag naglaro po, if they played like 2 games, good game, lahat to hingi na.
I agree.
Alam po ni Sen yan na that's why when he got si Phillips, sinasabi niya nga napakabait na tao. And bihira po, it's very rare because if you're gonna get an import coming from a different country, like their star players from their university or ex-NBA or ex like this, pagdating mo rito, iba
Mayabang.
kagad. Opo. So,
Mababatingin sa atin.
yeah. Kaya sinasabi ko,
May bias, may discrimination, mga ganun,
Oo,
prejudice.
opo, kaya sinasabi ko, kami nagpapasweldo sa inyo mga Pilipino, kaya medyo tumino kayo.
Oh, and in Benny's case,
He doesn't complain at all. Actually, when we won a championship last 2023, right? So hinahanap namin siya, kaso he's playing in a different countries. So when we called him like this, so may mga agent po yan eh. Siyempre yung agent magsasabi ng price kung magkano, ganyan. And then I told G to call you. I said, Benny, we're just gonna pay you this amount, but your agent wants like this. No problem. I'll talk to him. Naglaro siya kahit hindi po yung presyo gusto niya. So wala po kami sakit ng ulo diyan.
for love of the sport and of the Philippines.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Benny, you're not Caucasian. What is your ancestry or your family originally from?
Yeah,
Just to get the sense of your.
yeah. My dad is black. My dad's African American, and my mom's from Mexico.
Okay, so it's an African American Latino.
Latino.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
How did you discover Benny? Paano niyo na-discover?
Through agent, Mr.
Agent.
Chair, noong 2023, inoffered sa amin, but we were looking at his profile. Kasi sa pagkuha po ng import, ang papadala sa yung video, puro magagaling. Pero pagdating mo dito, wala. Even ex-NBA will play good in sa tape. Pagdating mo dito, yung hindi nila kaya yung larong Pilipino because, yung physicality and everything. So when I saw Benny, 6'10", nakakatira sa labas na malalayo, sabi ko, imposible yung 6'10" do. Kasi, Ben, you know that, right? If they're gonna tell us that you're 6'11",
Yeah.
for sure you're gonna arrive here like you're 6'8", 6'9".
You're right.
Laging sa street so may daya laging 2.5 to 2. Kasi mas mataas sila, mas mataas ang presyo ng kuha. Opo, kaya what ang ginagawa po namin.
May inflation pala yung height.
Opo. Kaya ang ginagawa po namin, kinukunan, we're asking the agent to video you guys nakahiga para makita namin na nakapaa. Kasi sa PBA ho, dalawang klaseng conference natin. Isang 6'6" below. So ngayon, iniba namin unlimited. Now, Mr. Chair, pag sinabi namin, may dadating sa amin 6'8". Sabi, ay kukunin namin yon. Pagdating dito yung mga 6'5" plus lang. Hindi na namin kailangan. Laging medaya. Siya po, nung sinabi niyang 6'10", nung sinukat po namin legit. So if he's wearing a rubber shoe, you're like 6'11 and a half or something, right? Yeah.
Hindi lang pala point shaving ang may height shaving pa pala. Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
No more questions.
Okay.
Out of topic, pwede.
Go ahead, please.
Kay Miss D, what happened to the women's basketball team? Ba't parang nagkagulo-gulo kayo? Kasi I heard that maganda na yung takbo ng women's basketball team tapos bigla niyo tinanggal yung coach ng women's basketball team. What happened?
Hindi naman po nagkagulo. It was a projected decision already earlier on, no. Si Coach Pat Aquino, we're very thankful for what he's done for Nagilas Women Program, but he has been there for 10 years already. And what usually happens when a coach is there for that long is nagnanarrow na yung gap or opportunity to grow even more. And we also wanted to start investing more in our women's program. And so we're searching now for a foreign coach who will be able to inject new knowledge into the program.
There's no politics involved.
No
behind it.
politics, sir.
Alright. Kasi maganda kasi for me, I might be biased, but maganda naman yung patakbo ni Coach Pat.
Opo.
women's basketball team, and much to my surprise, biglang tinanggal
Yeah.
ng SPP as coach, as head coach. But that's your internal problem.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Benny, have you been to Mexico?
Yes.
Several times?
Yeah, I played in Mexico
Oh,
for,
okay.
for a couple months. Yeah,
So maybe that's one of the reasons why you feel an affinity to the Philippines,
exactly.
because we were actually through the galleon trade, we were actually governed by Spain through Mexico. So when you arrived here in 2023, did you feel like, wait, this looks like Mexico?
Yes, I
Yes?
did actually, because I go on a lot of walks, and that's like I was walking around like the neighborhood and things of
Yes.
that nature. I'm like the Filipinos are really the Hispanics, like Mexicans of Asia. So
Yes.
like I noticed that, and I like
Do you speak Spanish?
I'm not fluent, but I can
So-
get by.
So you understand when we call you primo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's primo?
What's primo?
Primo is I
Cousin.
know it.
Cousin.
Cousin. Yeah.
Yes. So in that sense, the Latin Americans and the Filipinos are primo.
You're right.
and
Right.
prima. We are, in a sense, related.
Mm-hmm.
So that may explain why you find the Philippines like like home.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you familiar with when vehicles are backing up and they do this?
What's that?
Vehicles backing up,
Yeah.
and then somebody is
Somebody hits somebody knocks
knocking
on
on the just so that he. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, like the slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then stop.
Then stop. Right.
Yeah, they do that in Mexico, right?
I didn't drive, but I think so. I think
Yes,
they do.
because they do that in the Philippines.
Okay.
And the reason why I know that is because a classmate of mine who was Latin American and Mexican, when he came to the Philippines, and they did it to my car as I was backing up, he said, "Oh, this is like Mexico. They do."
Oh.
So anyway, so yeah, primo and prima. And that's. Go ahead, please.
Mr. Benny, what do you love most in the Philippines?
What do I love most? I mean, there's a lot of things I love here. Um, I would say the people.
The hospitality?
The hospitality, yes. I think that's
What else?
probably my favorite. The love for basketball. I love that. Yeah.
Mhm.
You need more?
Huh?
You need more?
Ano raw?
Do you need more?
Of course.
Okay, I keep going.
As much as you
All right.
can get.
All right. Food, the weather. Actually, it's a little hot. It's a little hot right now.
Very hot.
Very hot.
Mm.
Very hot. But that's okay.
As long as you're in the beach. It's okay.
The beach. I've been to Boracay before. I need to go to a couple more islands though.
Have you been to other provinces in the Philippines like Cebu, Bohol, the Visayas area?
I've been to I forgot the name of the city, but I've been to the mountains. It's like
Baguio.
Baguio.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah. Um yeah.
What else?
What else?
Weather, people.
The people, the weather, the food. Um like you said, I need to find a girlfriend. That's what you wanted to hear. That's what he wanted to hear.
Okay,
Go ahead,
Mr.
Senator.
Aguilar, I have received a letter dated January 31, 2024. And there are complaints. They wanted you to be investigated.
Yes, sir.
We believe that urgent action is required to investigate and address the mismanagement and irregularities within the association. Are you aware of this?
Yes, sir.
The following incidents have been highlighted for your consideration. Misuse of IOC allowance, the misappropriation of Olympic Solidarity Allowance funds, leading to the affected athlete's retirement from the sport. Are you aware of this, Mr. Aguilar?
Yes, sir.
Have you answered this?
Yes, sir. Actually, that stemmed from well, like in any sports association, once you've been there, you're only there as long as you can produce for the country. The people we've taken out were there for 10 years and didn't produce any golds for our country. So we had them taken out, and of course they came up with all of a sudden they came up with those complaints. All those complaints have been addressed, and ever since I've been there, the Philippines has never gotten more medals. We had our first world champion, Asian champion, national champion, SEA Games champions. That's all under my term, sir. And yun nga, sir.
How long have you been president?
I've been there for about 10 years, sir.
One of the issues that involve a highly promising athlete has been adversely affected by the poor misuse of IOC Solidarity Allowance. Mr. Aguilar commanded former coach Mr. Tapia to instruct Miss Efrelin Calitis in withdrawing the IOC funds totaling 187,000 pesos from the athlete's account and deposited into Mr. Aguilar's Union Bank account in staggered amounts. 50,000 October 25, 2022, 50,000 October 26, 2022, 50,000 October 27, 2022, and 37,000 on November 2 to 2022. This diversion of funds demands a comprehensive inquiry to validate the accuracy of these claims and protect the athlete's future prospects. This resulted in the athlete's retirement from the sport. Yes, of course.
Okay. Sir, that was already investigated by the Philippine Olympic Committee. We returned all of that money to the Philippine Olympic Committee. So what happens, because with the Olympic Solidarity Fund, is we give funds to an athlete. They're given about a stipend of about 100,000 a month. But what happens is when we give the money to the athlete has to follow our program where they spend it on, for example, trainers, competitions, and everything. That particular athlete's father was literally using it for something else, and we cannot have that.
Why were the funds deposited into your account?
So I could give it back to the POC, sir, and it's already on record with the POC that I've already returned it, sir. I have all of the deposit slips for that, sir.
Mm-hmm. You know, these guys went to my office and
Yes,
even
sir.
offered me to be president of wrestling.
Yes, sir.
Sabi ko wala naman ako alam dyan sa wrestling yan. I look like a wrestler but I don't know how to wrestle.
Sir.
Anyway, I hope you
Yes, sir.
you have
So that's been taken care of na, sir. What do you call it? I've already answered all of that with the POC. We've already returned all of the money to the POC. We have all the records. And ano lang yan talaga, sir, nasama ng loob nila na kasi we had to take them out. Kasi, sir, 10 years na talaga sila nandun, walang medal. And as the president, I'm duty bound because I use the Philippines, I use the taxpayers' money for our programs. I cannot have anybody being there for 10 years tapos walang medal for the Philippines. But under my tenure, sir, if you check the record, I've had the most world champions.
Can you submit that to this committee?
Yes, sir, I will. Yes, sir.
All the medals in the last 10
Definitely, sir.
years?
And just last year, sir, we had 22 world champions.
Okay. So the proof of the pudding is in the eating, is
Yes,
what
sir.
you're saying. And the WAP is a private entity, no?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, it would have been an issue if the funds were deposited in your account and it was a government entity, no?
Yes, sir.
But in this case, you're a private entity. But having said that, you've also explained that the money has been accounted for with the Filipino Olympic Committee.
Yes, sir. I can get certification from the Philippine Olympic Committee that I got all the money and returned it. Because we have to remember that that money comes from the IOC also. When the IOC gives it to the POC gives it to me. So, and of course, we give it to the athlete. Now, if the athlete's not spending it properly, the IOC will find out, and that makes us Filipinos look bad. So I have to say, stop. That cannot be. So I give the money back to the POC, and it's all on record, sir.
Okay, thank you. Anything else?
can we request a copy of the result of the investigation?
Definitely,
Kasi
sir.
what is disturbing as far as I'm concerned, why were the funds deposited in your account? That's quite disturbing for me. Kasi these are public funds and why
Public ba?
No, sir, these are private funds, sir.
why was it deposited in your accounts?
Sir, kasi I had to give, well, it was deposited to me, so I could deposit it back to POC. So ganun lang yan, sir. It's already on record naman. I have the bank accounts naman, sir, that I gave it back to POC. Kumbaga, parang, please give it to me so I can give it to POC. Parang ganun lang nangyari, sir. And then wala naman, ano, sir. As a matter of fact, I do my own fundraising aside from what we get from PSC. It's a very known fact. It's all over Facebook and in the newspapers. We fly everybody all over the world, from 5 years old to like our seniors. As a matter of fact, sir, and my daughter was here with you, sir. She was the youngest Filipino world champion. You even asked her to choke you. You were her favorite.
Okay.
That's my daughter, sir. So, yun, sir. So we have so many of those. We had 22 of those last year, sir.
All right.
Okay.
With that, Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the
On the
bills
committee level,
on the committee level.
there's a motion, we second it, no objection. We therefore, the committee therefore endorses the citizenship applications of both Mr. Boatwright and Mr. Ramos, and that the same be acted upon by plenary. We will
And-
endorse it.
And you have to be, both of you has to be present during the approval of the second
third
and
reading.
third reading
Yes.
here in the plenary.
Okay, well, belatedly, we have Senator Bongo online. Before we adjourn, we can give the floor to Senator Bongo online. You have the floor, Senator Bong.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair and Senator Jingo Estrada, Senator, our chairperson, Senator Kiko Pangilinan. Maraming salamat po no, na natuloy po yung pagdinig na ito. Mr. Chair, as one of the authors of the measures in our agenda, allow me to express my full support for the bills granting Philippine citizenship to Bennie, Boatright, the third, and Matthew James Ramos. Being the chairperson of the committees on sports and on youth, I firmly believe that athletes who have demonstrated genuine allegiance to the Philippines, an unwavering commitment to excellence, and a clear intention to represent our country on the global stage. Excuse me lang po, medyo na ano lang ako. Sorry. Granting deserving individuals Philippine citizenship will not only strengthen our national sports program and enhance our international competitiveness, but will also inspire future generations of Filipino athletes to pursue excellence, discipline, and national pride. With that, Mr. Chair, I support the measures which seek to grant Philippine citizenship to the following individuals. Mr. Matthew James, Mr. Matthew James Ramos, a Filipino-American wrestler who traces his roots through his father, Crisante Holanday Ramos, a resident of Barangay Poblacion Basista, Pangasinan. Mr. Ramos has expressed his earnest intention to become a naturalized Filipino citizen in order to proudly represent the Philippines in international wrestling competitions. His desire to carry the Philippine flag on the global stage reflects not only his personal affinity for his Filipino roots, but also his commitment to contribute to the nation's sports development. Mr. Chair, wrestling, while still emerging as mainstream sport locally, has shown increasing promise in recent years. The inclusion of highly skilled athletes such as Matthew James Ramos can significantly elevate the Philippines' competitiveness in regional and world level tournaments. And of course, Mr. Bennie Boatwright III, I'm a PBA fan since 1983 sa Araneta pa, and then sa then known as Ultra. Sinusubaybayan ko talaga itong PBA until now, no? Pag may panahon po. Mr. Bennie Boatwright III, a distinguished professional basketball player who has made considerable contributions to Philippine sports through his participation in the Philippine Basketball Association. He has demonstrated an immediate and powerful impact upon his joining in the San Miguel Beermen in December 2023 for the PBA Commissioner's Cup. His exceptional skill and leadership were instrumental in leading the Beermen to the championship crown. And of course, no, with Al Francis Chua being the head of basketball operations of the San Miguel Group. Siya po siguro naka-discover kay Mr. Boatwright. Mr. Boatwright's exceptional skills and professionalism will make him an ideal fit for the team's growth and development. Three-pointer po ito. Magaling sa outside ito si Bennie Boatwright. His presence would unquestionably boost our nation's competitiveness in upcoming international competitions while bringing immense pride and honor to the country. Napakahalaga po nito dahil siyempre nagkakaedad na rin po si Justin Brownlee. But tayo po yung defending champion sa Asian Games na nanalo tayo 2023. 62 years po natin napanalunan muli yung gold sa Asian Games and we are now the defending champion. So malaking tulong po ito si Bennie Boatwright. To Mr. Boatwright, as you step into this role, we expect you to remain healthy and fit. Napakahalaga po na you must be fit always. Being part of the national team is not merely an opportunity. It is a calling that demands commitment, sacrifice, and excellence. Always remember that you have a duty to support and uplift the national team, and that discipline must guide you all times, both on and off the field. You must ensure you are consistently in peak playing form, ready to compete at the highest level. Anyway, to Mr. Ramos and Mr. Boatwright, you are entrusted not only with representing your sport, but with carrying the pride and aspirations of the nation. This is a privilege which comes with great purpose and responsibility. More importantly, your citizenship is not defined solely by your membership in the national team. It is a profound responsibility as a Filipino, one that calls for integrity, dedication, and unwavering service to the country. And you must be proud to be a Filipino once you are approved na po. Looking forward in working with you. Lastly, Mr. Chairman, I am confident that with our continued support for our athletes, especially those who aspire to represent us in various sports competitions, our country will become a stronger contender in future international events. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair, at sa komite sa pagdinig na ito. Sana po'y maipasa po itong kanilang application for naturalization. Maraming salamat po and congratulations po to Mr. Boatwright and Mr. Ramos. Salamat.
Thank you, Senator Bongo, a principal author and author of the measures. With that, maybe one quick question, one request for submissions from the Wrestling Association. If you can give us the awards and the medals received by Mr. Ramos, that would be part of our sponsorship speech. For the record, Matt, who among your family members are here today joining you to show their support?
My tatay, my future father and mother-in-law, and my
Okay.
fiance.
Okay. So that by itself is very Filipino. You bring the entire family
Yeah.
wherever you go.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep, the citizenship application should be supported, both for Mr. Boatwright and for Matt. There being no other matters, we will now consider this committee hearing of the Committee on Justice and Human Rights adjourned. Thank you very much.